Someone told me on a comment ati umetuangusha bwana, sisi kwa hii kitu tunafikirianga itaisha saa ngapi tuende, wewe uko na time ya kulialia saa ngapi? Unatoa wapi hiyo time? Unajua, because ati men, you know, on your wedding day you're thinking what time is this going to end,
right?
You know?
Right.
But for me it's different because this is not something I just want it to happen na iende, ni kitu nataka i happen. Unajua, na enjoy hiyo journey, na enjoy hiyo feeling.
Right.
This is something I want to sit down some days or some years later,
right,
and just remember what happened and feel mazee nili like hiyo kitu ile happen hiyo siku naweza taka irudie tena.
Right.
Yeah man.
Kwa hivyo ulikuwa present in the moment all the way.
Present all
the way.
All through. Yani all through nilikuwa na enjoy kila second ya hiyo siku.
Unajinaize tu.
Mazee. Mbaya sana.
Yeah. By the way, you worked on the song Rada.
Yeah.
When you played that song, did you ever think that then that song?
First, you know, when I released Rada,
right,
I actually released it as an audio first.
Right.
Then after 1 year, that's when I came to do the video. So even when I was releasing the song, you know, a song that is 1 year later, the video una release to itoke mambo yake ishe.
Right.
Yani tu ni kwa sababu I actually got someone who was willing to do the video.
Right.
So I just did the video not because that I wanted to invest on the video and I had hopes for the song because already imekuwa out there.
Right.
So wacha tutoe tu video isha because kuna opportunity ya kushoot.
Kabisa tumalize hii story.
Yeah.
Iende.
Yeah, so we did the video, released the video. I didn't push the song, I just, you know, let it slide.
Right.
So a few months later ndo song sasa ikaanza kufanya mambo yake. Na kaanza kufanya mambo yake. What actually happened is Maina was playing a different song of mine. Wakati wa Mungu.
Right.
So when he played Wakati wa Mungu, I didn't even know he had played. Someone told me he had played. So someone recorded the, you know, the audio.
Right.
So I had to get his number to just tell him, Mazia asante nimesikia umecheza song yangu.
Right.
So akaniuliza, you guy, where have you been all this time? Mbona sijai kujua? Do you have any other songs? So nikamtumia Rada. Akasikia Rada akasema, wow, na mtu. So tukapanga meeting.
Right.
So nikamplay other songs, kosi nini. Jamaa bana.
Amejengeka yake yote.
Anashangaa mtu.
Where have you been?
Hizi mwimbo zinakuanga wapi?
Kabisa. Right.
So now he picked Rada.
Right.
So when he played Rada, kukaenda vile
kulienda. Akaicheza kwa airwaves alafu Esther akaisikia mahali.
Ikazaa.
And that's why we are here, man.
That's why we are here today. From the song.
Esther, man, exactly a month ago you stood right here.
Yes.
Walked down all the way and stood right here. Came and saw a beautiful congregation and audience just waiting for you. And then the pastor says, let's all arise. The bride is right here. What was going through your mind at that point?
Well, is that there's something called breaking a sweat?
Nasikianga kizungu kuna vitu kama hizi. Yes.
First, I think I was shy. I didn't want to look up.
Right.
Because I'm thinking, Yani, this has come to reality. And then I'm trying not to look that way because I know Guardian is standing there. I wanted to make sure I see him right in front of me.
Right.
So there were butterflies. Mara, I was feeling like I want to. Yani, there was a lot of things going on.
It was a cocktail of things.
It was a cocktail of things.
Right.
Thank God, Yani.
Right.
He had prepared us properly.
Right.
But it was one of those days that you're thinking, it's actually happening. Is this for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to pinch yourself.
Yes.
Then you realize it's for real.
I still keep playing back those moments, but I haven't really put the pieces together. I am yet to put that puzzle.
Right. Right.
Yes.
You're still processing.
I'm still processing. I'm still processing. Wow. I am.
It must have been just a day.
It was. Yeah. That's enough. Enough said.
Even before we got to the 4th of January, I think we had discussions. Kidogo hapa na pale.
Right.
about our wedding.
Right.
And us guys told her we were gonna wed outside, the country, just somewhere away, just we get someone, our best couple, and get a pastor and just go out,
Fly out of the country.
fly out of the country, and wed and come back. And
Did
then,
you have an idea of which country you wanted to
I
go
didn't
to?
even know where I wanted to go. I just knew I wanted to go away,
Yep. Right.
But then slowly took a realize, Maze, we want this thing to happen so bad that we can't wait to go away. We can't wait to go away.
The visa process will waste time.
That process will waste time,
Right.
also because of COVID,
Right.
tuliona ni kama inatuestia time bana.
Right,
Na
right.
tunataka
Hii kitu
iwe
iende.
happen. Just like I told you,
Right.
in my wedding, I was not that guy who was waiting for it to isha.
Right.
We endelea na kazi ingine.
Kabisa.
I was in it.
Right.
I wanted it to happen.
Yep.
So I hadn't mentioned where I would want us to go, but I just knew I would want to go away.
Right.
And then kwa sababu ya ile time tuko nayo, and because we engaged on her birthday,
Right.
just in our discussions we decided that let's do the wedding on my birthday.
Right.
Ikawa ndo hivyo, ikakuwa ina fall January mazembe, ina fall month moja amazing. Month moja amazing, January,
Yep.
on my birthday.
Right.
So that was it. Funny or interesting enough,
So you got double, man, on your birthday, man.
we got double. But then 1 month before, we decided to wed on that day.
Let's do both.
Yeah, let's do both.
Right.
So it took us a month. It did take us a month, or maybe 2 months.
We started first with the basics that we knew. These ones we can handle.
Right.
The clothes.
Right.
Designer, I had seen Ellen do some magic
Right.
in a dress, and I
Right.
knew this was going to be the person.
That's where we're going.
That's where we're going.
Right.
So we went, that was like a month or two before.
Right.
Went, had our measurements taken,
Right.
chose the fabric, chose the designs,
Right.
and we forgot about it.
Right.
Then we are now, who is going to be our best man? Who?
But even before you go to the best couple, man, there must have been something around the theme of your gown.
Was
As
there?
you went to Elena and all of that stuff.
Let me tell you, I'm one of those people who decide randomly.
Right.
So I really didn't have an idea,
Okay.
but I knew if I look through some pictures,
Yep.
I will decide.
Right.
So when I saw this one picture that she sent to me, I decided this is how I want my back.
Right.
That was settled.
Right.
The rest, she was going to do the fabric, and Ellen being a designer, because she's a professional designer, she
Right.
knew exactly what would fit me. Yani she knew what would suit me.
Right.
So I left it to her.
Right.
I only went to do a fitting.
Right.
That's it.
So you give her the space and say,
Yes.
man, be you, do your thing.
Yes. You have my measurements. Now you
So the only picked out of that gown was your back.
just my back.
That's all you picked out.
Yes.
Everything else you left it to
Yes,
her.
and because she looked at the blessings that God has given me,
The many blessings you got.
and she knew that
Right.
that kind of dress would fit. Yeah.
Right.
Would
Right.
bring out the Esther.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I didn't struggle.
Right.
We didn't struggle.
And I'm sure you loved what eventually came out of
Oh,
there.
when I saw it, he wasn't allowed to see it
Yep.
when we went for the fitting, but I was like, I can't wait to be in this dress.
It just made you
can't wait.
decide
Yeah,
this day
yeah.
needs to come quickly.
Yeah. So that's where we started off. Forgot. Then now, because when you've never planned things like this, you don't know about decor, you don't know about. Okay, we had already decided on the grounds,
Right.
Because Sue is a friend,
Yep.
and we knew this is where we wanted to have
Right.
the wedding.
Right.
Decor
Yep.
was the other thing,
Right.
and because we kept saying we want 50 people, 50 max,
Period.
Actually, initially it was 20.
20.
We initially
it was
wanted 20.
Yes.
Not even 50.
No.
By the way, if I may ask, why only 20?
Because in this last 2 years of our lives together, we've had we just wanted the people
been around us, you know.
We don't, we just didn't want everybody.
Right.
We wanted people who've been around us, people who
People were sure these are, you know, these are our true, genuine circle. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which are maybe even less than 20.
Yep.
Yeah, because our guest list was actually 20 people.
Yeah.
That was
Our guest
20.
list. Our guest list. The others were the service providers,
Right.
the people from the church.
church.
That is what made extra.
So it was still 20.
It was still 20.
it's
You actually had 20 guests.
Yeah, we had 20 guests.
The balance of it was service providers.
Yes.
And
the
guys
church.
from the church.
And
And
the
the
church.
church, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That made it a 50.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
And I think for us, what I keep saying and we keep saying, I think God just gave us the grace with this event,
Right.
with our wedding, because the decor person Ellen provided.
Right.
Went to her on one random Sunday evening, and we go to her house, Scarlett.
Right.
She has all these things in her house, and we are wondering, is this your house or is this your garage?
store or
It's a
something.
decor store.
Right.
And the good thing, he was able to pick out things that day that he knew we
This
were
is
going
what
to
I
use.
want.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And Scarlett was also very easy to work with. We just gave her the theme colors, and boom. I was in shock when I stood up there and I'm looking at the reception area and I'm like, Jesus,
It's a beautiful house.
is this for me?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
So I think everybody, Jackson,
Yep.
our
The
photographer
photographer
guy,
made amazing work as well.
amazing work. Who else? Jijo, the guy who shot the thing, the song.
Yep.
Then that part where who is going to be our best couple? We sat down one night and we thought, there's only one couple. We don't know how they are going to take this. We don't know how to ask them. So I said, please, can you because you talk to this guy called Deno. There's a guy called Deno from Equity. Please, can you start that conversation?
Yep.
Then from there we will know.
Yep.
And we started the conversation. He did, I think, and I kept asking him, have you talked to Deno? Have you talked to Deno? Because I'm thinking time is running out.
Right.
We might end up having no couple, and we just don't want to pick anybody from the streets. We
Right.
just want to pick somebody who we know can walk with us through this journey. Somebody or people who we know we can emulate.
Right.
People who we know we can talk to about anything.
Right.
So that was our focus. We wanted somebody who would walk with us throughout this journey, somebody who's had the experience.
Right.
And boom! Deno and Rachel Njau!
Looks like these guys want to put me on the spot, man. I think let's just take a seat, because clearly, Esther, you're determined to put me on the spot. Yep. So the best couple story comes in.
Yes. And I have given Guardian an assignment,
Yep.
which I need to get his feedback as ASAP. But he's just like, we relax too. Deno nitaongea na yeye.
Tulia tu.
So I'm thinking, are you supposed to go have a meeting? Because I'm thinking this is supposed to be something very serious.
Yep.
So it's supposed to be a meeting.
Yep.
But he tells me, I've already told Deno. And I'm thinking, but I have not heard you going to meet Deno. So how did you pass this message? Because it's not only Deno, there's Rachel.
Yeah.
Because we want them
Together.
Right. Not Deno to be your best man and me I go and look for somebody else.
Yeah.
So
What?
you told me you had a conversation.
Yeah, but we had a conversation. Only that you are not there when we were having the conversation.
And they finished the conversation.
Yeah, we had a conversation already. Everything. I think we had finished the conversation. Because during the Victory album launch, I talked to Kina Deno kidogo. Only
Can
that
you
you are not there that time. So she didn't know I had spoken to Deno.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all this time she's just telling me, you need to talk to Deno. Yeah, it's cool. It's fine. Okay, let's go and meet them then. So by the time we're coming to meet you guys, she doesn't know we had spoken anything.
We had Melissa the story.
Yeah,
No,
she
I was not in the picture, and I'm thinking,
Yeah.
they know I have met.
Yeah.
Rachel is
Yeah.
supposed to be my best lady.
Yes.
We've never had a one-on-one.
Yeah.
We
So
had.
We had during the lounge,
Yeah.
but
Even before.
Even before we had.
Yeah.
Where was
That time, you, my friend,
Okay,
you don't
forgive
know
me.
our people.
Had we? No, but
We
this,
had-
this we had, but
That time during curfew when we went home in the morning,
oh yes. But you see,
we just didn't
this
have a conversation
position,
about the wedding.
we had conversation about
Yeah,
Guardian as a brand and many other things.
not the wedding though.
But
Yeah.
this is very serious. You know, as
So the
ladies,
rest
And
of
you
the
need to
things-
deal with this
yes,
all
and you
on-
know, and women,
Yes.
women, we operate differently from men.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I could want Rachel to be my best, but maybe she doesn't feel me.
Yeah.
So I need.
So you need to establish whether this thing is gonna
need-
work like this.
you know.
Right.
So when we came over to your place,
Yep.
you know, Madam Rachel.
Yeah.
Let me call her Madam
Yeah.
Rachel.
Yeah.
She's like this,
Yeah.
straight. She put us on the spot. Do you want us just to be your picture couple photo, or what exactly do you want from here? And I'm
Fafanua.
like, bas,
Yeah.
finished.
Yeah.
We need to bring this out and not just talk and say, oh no, it's not going to be a one-off thing.
Right.
So and I'm very happy that that happened, because
Right.
you know, some people will just say yes for the sake of, but
Right.
with this couple,
Yep.
they wanted this to be a journey
Right.
together.
Right.
And it has been so far so
Yeah.
good.
So far, so good.
far, so good.
Fantastic, man. Guardian, man. I mean, I remember when Apostle Abab
Yeah.
asked you to unveil this bride and just check out, is she the one?
Yeah.
Man, suddenly a spring on you, man. Next thing I saw you in the air.
Yeah. I had seen like a video where someone did that.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
And before I forget, sorry to cut you short,
Yep.
about Apostle Ababo.
Right.
We also were debating now, where do we, who is going to officiate?
Correct.
Me, I belong to a church, which
Right.
I have been 28 years.
Right.
So it was not going to be hard.
Yep.
But you see, now I am getting married.
Yep.
I will not be married in my church.
Right.
So, and because Guardian has had a relationship with Apostle Ababu,
Yep.
we decided let's pay a visit also
Right.
to him.
Yep.
And you know, the way things just flowed, that's why I say God. I think God's grace was just with us, because
Yep.
there was no hitch anywhere.
Right.
He is like,
Yeah.
you are my people. I love you people.
Right,
So
right.
I'll be happy to do this.
All the way.
All the
All the way. And man, he did such an amazing job.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
I mean, they did such an amazing job.
Yeah.
I mean, I was class, man. Beautiful stuff.
It was, man.
Yeah.
It was. But you guys came through, yani. Be real. Because later we were just seated and were thinking, if you guys had not, helped us through, it would have been so hard for us. You know, the way you guys took us through the whole season of even planning the wedding, and
Yeah, and Madam Rachel, let me call her Madam Rachel,
we used to,
has
after our
records.
meetings, I used to tell my wife, but
Records.
Rachel is fire.
Fire.
No joke,
No jokes, man.
my friend. You know, this has to happen like this and this and this.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like those things of badaya,
Yeah.
we'll check badaya,
Yeah.
just no.
Yeah.
And I think it was an amazing journey for us. I think for me, just walking through the whole season.
Yep.
But the season was even, more amazing before I get to the wedding itself.
Right.
So even by the time I'm getting to the wedding, yani, I'm just waiting for it to, But then it's not something that I would say, maze niliboeka kupanga hii kitu nilibomba. Unajua?
Yeah.
There are scenarios where utasema,
Ikituishe jo.
wacha ishe.
Wacha ishe.
Unajua?
Uh.
But I think I enjoyed. I
Right.
enjoyed the season. For the first time, I would sit till hours fulani za kimaajabu in the morning, and I'm thinking later, yani nimekaa hivyo mimi nipange harusi
na umeketi throughout ujalala.
nimekaa bwana,
Hata kwa keki